All right, next up we got the zombie dice. So, Tucker brings these kids in yet again. Same cast, obviously. It's just so weird. It's you just watch this like the second episode, and I'm just like, is Gary and these guys gonna be back? And it's like, no, they're gone. I know that Gary and them come back for season 7, at least the last couple episodes. So I don't fully remember exactly what happens here. So I'm looking forward to this. So this one is about gambling addiction, I guess. There's this kid and he just can't stop gambling and he wants to freaking win no matter what. And Jay Baruchel, maybe? I don't know. The kid from like Goon and 40-year-old, or no, not 40-year-old version, Knocked Up. And a bunch of other movies, all the Judd Apatow movies and whatnot. He's the kid in this who ends up winning the thing. Spoilers, obviously. And this kid is super cocky, and this guy who runs this arcade place challenges him to a game, and he takes that game, and all he wants from him is his thumbprint if he loses, and it's a game called Zombie Dice, obviously. And there are 2 skulls on one side of the 6-sided dice, and if you roll a skull on either die in 3 moves, on 3 rolls, you lose. And if you don't, then you win. So, the odds are mostly in your favor, I would say. I'd be curious on what the odds are, but I would say they're pretty good in your favor, but, not excellent. I don't know. What would the odds be on that? I don't know. I'd be curious on what that would be. Of course, the kid loses, and when he gives him the thumbprint, boom, he's pulled and he's made into a little miniature Mike TV. And so then the Jay comes in and he takes on Mr. Click, and he plays the game. He's gonna lose, or he does lose, and then the guy's like, all right, you give me your fingerprint. He's like, no, double or nothing. I'll give you my brother if I lose again. And then he pulls a parlor trick, a freaking bar freaking hustle, a bar hustle that I first saw. I want to say I first saw this because I've seen it in a few movies now, but I first saw this in a movie called Pool Hall Junkies with Christopher Walken, Chaz Palminteri. Awesome flick. What's the guy's name? I want to say it's Miles Teller, but that's the kid from Whiplash. Something like that. I want to say it's Miles, the first name of the guy. Miles something. Coolahan, or I don't know, whatever. If you haven't seen Pool Hall Junkies and you're into kind of pool hall movies and it's got like a little bit of gangsters sprinkled in there. Cool ass movie. I highly recommend it. Anyway, that was the first time I think I ever saw the drink trick where, if somebody says, okay, they give you like a little shot glass of booze and you have 2 full freaking pitchers of beer, and you're like, obviously in this one it's like soda, but he's like, I can drink these 2 before you can drink that little drink, but here's the rules. I can't touch your glass, you can't touch my glass, you have to let me finish my drink and set it down, and as soon as I set mine down, you can drink yours, and I gotta try to drink mine, but we can't touch glasses, as I said. And you drink the first one, and then when you put it down, you put it over their drink so they can't get at it. There's the gag. And yeah, it wins them the game, of course. And the guy tries to get it back, cheat or whatever, and then the dude who's there, his like servant, his Igor or something, make sure that he sticks to his thing. I'm a very hesitant gambler too. I hate it just like this character in it, so I completely get it. I actually win the majority of time I do play. It pisses my father off to no end because I'm always the one that's like, I don't want to gamble anymore. And he's like, but you always win. And I'm like, because I hate it. Because I will pull out immediately. As soon as I win, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm good. And that's why I always win. That's not why I win, but that's why I leave ahead, because I will never think that I'm going to take the house for all it has and just stay on a streak. I'm just not that way. I don't like it at all. So when I do win, I have a little system when I go to Vegas, if I ever do, and I'll just be like, yeah, you know, if I win $100, I walk away. If I lose $20, I don't play the whole rest of the time I'm there. Yes, I'm cheap, but I'm ahead in my Vegas career. This is Danny. This is fucking Danny Torrance career. Red rum, Danny. All right, we're moving on.